Hello. I thought I'd do a video and show my top 10 Doctor Who Doctor Who related things in my collection. It took me a while to decide. I've got several things, but I decided to go with these things. So the first thing I have here is the 50th anniversary silver coin that I got from my mum and dad for my birthday. 10 years ago now. So I'll show you what it looks like. So there it is out of the box. So just give me a second. And there you go. It's the TARDIS makes a sound when you open it, but you got a wee booklet, and there's the wee coin. There you go. There's the sound of the TARDIS going. But here is the wee coin. Oh, sorry about the light. Ooh, there we go. If we go at that angle there, and then you've got the late Queen Elizabeth II on the back of it. So yeah, 2013, 50th anniversary, and this was from my parents for my birthday back in 2013. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it. Right, see about the light, but this is number 9 in my top 10 things in my Doctor Who collection, Merc-wise. But we've got a Commodore 65 cassette tape game, The Mines of Terror. I've had this since I was a kid. And it's the 6th Doctor. It's a bit damaged, but yeah, the tape is still in there. I just think it's cool that I've still got it from my childhood. Used to play this a lot. So yeah, that is my number 9 pick in my Doctor Who collection. Number 7 is my signed TSV, the New Zealand Doctor Who fan club. When it used to be running, they used to have a magazine every 3 months or whatever, and this is the very last one, I think. And this is the first ever signature I got from a Doctor Who actor. So I thought I would get him to sign this fanzine, magazine or book. I think it's awesome, actually. So it was the first person I met from Doctor Who was Peter Davidson in Christchurch, and Mark Strickland, who was Turlo. That was quite exciting. That was pretty cool. And that was a few years ago now. So, yep. That's the first ever Doctor Who signature I ever got in my collection. So, very cool. That is number 7. Number 6 is my signed Target book of Doctor Who and the Demons, and it is signed by John Levine, who played Sergeant Benton. Me and my best friend Robert, or Bob as I call him, we drove from Auckland. I flew up to Auckland, and we drove down to Hamilton, which is about an hour and a half away, to go to the Armageddon Expo. It's like Comic-Con in Hamilton, and to meet John Levine. And I got this old school Target book signed by him, and he was awesome to meet. It's a special wee book in my collection that I've got signed by Sergeant Benton. I was a big fan of the Pertwee era and unit, the Brigadier and Mike Yates and Joe Grant and Sergeant Benton and Harry Sullivan, and it was a great era of Doctor Who. It was pretty special to meet John Levine and get this signed by him. Yep. Right, this is number 5. This is the first ever Target book that I purchased as a kid. I bought it at, what's it called? The Temuka Stationery in Temuka. That's the town I live in. Many, many years ago. Don't ask me how old I was, but what I do know is it's the first ever Target, and it's got my name written in my writing as a kid on the inside of it. So it's a bit beat up, the spine's a bit faded, but it survived and I've still got it. So very precious book to me because it's from my childhood and I still own it. So I remember buying this book. So yeah, so that was pretty. This is pretty awesome to still have it in my collection. The next thing in my collection is the Roger DeGaldo master statue that I have from Weta Works, and it is awesome. It's yeah, I definitely like this. Is it from Terror of the Autons? Was it? Or yeah, I'm sure it was. I can't remember. But yeah, I love this statue. It's pretty heavy too. It's pretty solid. So yeah, purchased this many years ago, and he's my favourite master out of all of them, and that's pretty hard to say that because they're all pretty good. But he's the OG. He's the original, and yeah, it's just a great scene from the episode. So yeah, really cool to have this. And see that it's got the master and the Auton, Terror of the Autons. So there you go, and it is number 358 out of 900. So really, really cool Doctor Who thing in my collection. So yeah, pretty awesome. The next one in my collection is Doctor Who and the Daleks. This is a Dow 12-cent Silver Age comic book. It's in minty condition. It's really nice. I love it. It's a special piece in my collection. You don't see this very often, and I'm pleased to have a copy of this comic book in my possession and collection. So yeah, pretty awesome. So the next thing is this signed comic book, another comic book. This is the Armageddon Auckland or Melbourne Showgrounds, but I bought it in Auckland convention. 12th Doctor #1, I think it is, from 2014. I went up to Auckland and met Jenna Coleman. As you can see, she signed that in silver for me. I met her, so that was really awesome. But then in 2015, I went to the Doctor Who, I don't know what it was. It was Peter Capaldi's live show in Auckland. He did a Doctor Who show and talked about the show and his career and that. And I met him after the show, and he signed this comic book for me. So yeah, pretty special moment to meet he was at the time the current Doctor. And yeah, I was pretty excited. I got my photo taken with him. I got this signed. I got a photo signed with him. And I think a magazine signed. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty awesome to meet both of them. But to meet Peter Capaldi was amazing. He was really nice to me, really good. So yeah, special moment. Then we come to this bad boy, the 20th anniversary Doctor Who special, showcasing the history of the show. This was me and Robert Bob's Bible when we were growing up. This magazine, it had a lot of information and a lot of articles, and it was pretty awesome. It had a TV guide episode guide to the episodes. So this was our guide to the episodes that had been screened or hadn't. I think at the time that we got this magazine, I think they were about to repeat the Fourth Doctor's adventures, maybe, or was it we went right back to the Second Doctor's, a few of his that were still existing at the time, and then we went into the Third Doctor's and so on. But I think the last Fifth Doctor story might have been the Mordrin Undead before it went back. And this magazine sort of helped us tell us what the early stories were and what the current stories were at the time. I'll show you it. So on the back of it, you've got a blue Dalek, which is real cool. And you got like all the different total sequences for the Doctors. I used to love this. This is an upgrade. I bought this about 15 years ago because my original copy got destroyed. I used to carry it around everywhere. I believe Bob still got his original version. Rumour is that the Celestial toy maker is the villain for the 60th, but we'll see. Spoiler. So we've got Patrick Troughton, we've got Pertwee. It's pretty awesome. Tom Baker and Leela. That was my Doctor growing up, Peter Davison. But yeah, there's a to Z of the companions, so on, all the companions there. Focus. There we go. And then it shows you a wee preview of the next Doctor. So yeah, that was pretty cool. A lot of photos I'd never seen before, which was great, celebrating 20 years. This is 40 years ago now. It's crazy. But the cool thing about this has still got the posters in it somewhere. Yeah, see? Then that is the promotional photos for the next season. Yeah, it's quite a famous photo too. And then we've got computer games thing. And then at the back of it, there's a story. So, and then we've got this is the episode guide. And we used to use this all the time for references for our what target books we didn't have, or what episodes, or what missing episodes. So yeah, and it's got a lot of old photos I've never seen before, back then. Famous Three Doctors photo. So yeah, this is a great book. If you want something really cool in your Doctor Who collection, this interview with Colin Baker, this would be what I would get if I was you. Just what I think. And then the last thing in my collection is this Dalek. It does talk, but it's got flat batteries at the moment. But I got this for my 30th. The first ever time I've got a Dalek. And this was from my brother. He found this. I don't know where he got this from, but he found this and he got it for me. I was pretty excited when I got this. This is number 1 in my collection. Yeah, I was pretty excited when I saw this for my birthday. Yeah, so thank you, Tani, for this all those years ago. Yeah, so that'll do. If you like this video, can you please give it a thumbs up, comment, share it, subscribe to me is the big thing. I'm on the road to 1k. I am 14 subs away from 1k, so please help me out. And happy birthday, Doctor Who. It's your 60th this year. David Tennant's back, and I'm excited for it. I can't wait till November when we get to see New Who. So, yep. We'll catch you all later. Ka kite anō.